Hell yeah. Man, maybe next time. I got a star. Hey guys. I was just playing Mario Party DS on my Nintendo DSi. You know, this game's pretty fun. It's the only good portable Nintendo DS Mario Party game. This isn't even Mario Party DS. This is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games on the DS. This is the better version, by the way. The Wii version, it's fun, but I have a lot more nostalgia connected to the DS version, so... Yeah. But, I want to get Mario Party DS, but I don't want to buy it, is the thing. I think I know what I can do. All I gotta do is just gotta type in Mario Party DS ROMs, and we should be good, right? Shouldn't be anything wrong with this. Emulatorgames.net, and let's do it. And now that that's downloading, back to my game. Alright, Metal Sonic, we got this. All we gotta do is just beat Shadow and we win. Alright? And, yeah, we win. Alright. Now that that's done, I can finally play Mario Party DS. So, let's go ahead and start it up. Okay, it's Peach's turn. I'm currently in the lead. That's good. But Peach is kind of close to the star, so I hope she doesn't get it. I don't think she has enough coins to, though, so... Okay, Peach left. I'm 99% sure that didn't happen before. I guess I haven't played the game in a while. Let's move on. Waluigi, you go. Waluigi left too. Okay. So I guess this has become a duo fight between me and Toad. Toad, make your move. Don't leave. Okay, so that's not good. What do I do? Do I roll? Do I win? What happens? Okay, I get it. Nobody's around anymore. They left. Why? Mr. Mario Party DS. Why did they leave? Nobody wants to party with the criminal. What do you mean? I haven't done anything wrong. Okay. What am I supposed to... What the hell? Piracy is no party. The game knows when did Mario Party DS ever have a piracy flag? What? This beat's a little creepy. I gotta go. I can't do with this. Mario Party DS is probably the best Mario Party out of them all, except it's probably not. You'd probably say like Mario Party 5, right? The one with the sun and moon mechanic is probably the best one. I don't know, I haven't played it. But Mario Party DS is one of my favorites, and that's because I have nostalgia connected to it, and it's funny. So, Mr. Joey over here has created a couple anti-piracy checks for, Mario Party DS. And I'm going to talk about each of them because I can. Yep. So we're going to go through most releases through his Mario Party DS saga, is what we'll call it. And we're going to talk about them. So if you want to check out all the stuff without me in it, it's all... Joey's channel is linked in the description below. And without further ado, enjoy. As we see here, Luigi is attempting to do a minigame, but before he can do that, the game decides to say no and breaks. A couple of numbers show up on the screen, a second screen shows up, and Piracy is no party shows up. It is a serious crime to pirate video games, Please power off the system and report the stolen software immediately. For more information, please visit Nintendo.com. The bottom screen is flashing power off now, and I want to quickly go ahead and read what those two little splashes said before you get sent to the screen. The first one says, exception occurred in red text at 74, 68, 78, 34, 60, 75, 76, 21. Please turn off the power and destroy the game card. The second one says, software piracy detected in red text. You are in possession of an illicit copy of this title. Please turn off the power immediately. Obviously, Nintendo didn't want you to do this, so it sent you to the anti-piracy screen. The second video starts off with Luigi grabbing a 10-coin hex and then hopping into the item shop. Heading inside, he runs into the shopkeeper Monty Mole, which has a few select words to say to him. After greeting Luigi, he realizes that this is a pirated game. He says, I'm terribly sorry. I don't serve criminals. Here's one of my favorite minigames in Mario Party DS. It's called Run, where you can't really do anything and there's nothing for the controls. This is based off of the minigame Mole Thrill, where you and a partner will have to mash buttons in order to dig your way out of a molehill before Monty Mole gets you. But here, there's nothing you can do. Monty Mole approaches you as he would normally, but doesn't stop. Another bunch of text comes up, and you're sent straight to the anti-piracy screen. The first batch of text is actually different than the first video. Instead of it being exception occurred in red text, it's actually sprite not found in red text, with the numbers being different. I'm not going to read off the numbers again, I'll just show both screens and you can compare for yourself. Going back to the second screen, it says please turn off the power and check for lost system components, meaning that this is using the base for the Mole Thrill minigame, but since your partner isn't there, the game can't properly start, which sets off the anti-piracy flag, and which is why you get sent to the piracy is no party screen. The second screen is still the same from the first video. Our third video centers around the Final 5 Frenzy, which occurs in Mario Party DS when the final 5 turns are coming up. Essentially what happens is Bowser will count up all the players and give the player in last place a little something special, letting them spin the Bowser roulette wheel and letting whatever happens just sort of happen. Bowser comes in and talks about how it's the Final 5 Frenzy and how the shrimps stack up. In this playthrough, Yoshi's in first, Daisy is in second, Waluigi is in third, and our main player Luigi is last, meaning he gets to spin the Bowser roulette. Luigi falls down from the top screen straight to the bottom, which is kind of a cool idea, but I never really understood it as a kid, and was like ready to spin the wheel. But Bowser decided to say otherwise. The King of Koopas, the big criminal, rigs the roulette. All of the options are thwomp. No matter what you get, you're getting thwomp. Bowser realizes that this is a pirated copy. You are a criminal and have no place in the party. Get out. If the big man Bowser thinks you're a criminal, you've truly done something wrong. Luigi gets what he finally deserves and a thwomp lands on top of him. Bowser laughs at you, and then a screen pops up. Unlike most videos that we'll see in the future, that previous screen had nothing different to show us. It's all the same, you know, you're in the possession of an illicit copy, destroy the game card immediately. Piracy is no party is here, and that's really about it. This is probably one of the least detailed videos, but it's still really well done. I'm going to quickly run through this video since I opened this one up with my video. But Peach, Waluigi, and Toad leave respectively, Luigi falls through a hole, some text pops up, and Piracy is no party shows up. Now the text from before isn't any different than the hidden Monty Mole boss fight, so I'm not going to read that off. If you want to compare, go do it for yourself. But yeah, it's fourth verse now, same as the first, sort of. Luigi has decided to play the minigame Sweet Sleuth with his friends and brother, Mario, Toad, and Peach. You gotta give the Shy Guy the candy he wants, and you gotta use the stylus to drag and drop it on the screen. Shy Guy wants a little blue candy first, and then the minigame commences as it normally should. Shy Guy first asks for a long pink candy before asking for a circular pink candy. Then he requests something a little bit different and what's probably not on the menu. Luigi. Mario, Peach, and Toad stop moving, the static fades in, and the Shy Guy eats Luigi. Yet again, those two blocks of text, while the second one is the same as it usually is, the first one is actually different. While it still says exception occurred at red text, the numbers are different, them being 74, 75, 6E, 65, 63, 6F, 64, 65. The wording on the bottom is still the same, telling you to destroy the game card and whatnot, but it's still different. No, I'm not pulling your leg. This video actually starts with Piracy is No Party. The song kind of picks up, but I kind of have to mute some of it because it's a really high-pitched noise and I don't want to accidentally burst anybody's eardrum or anything. What plays next is presumably Japanese, but it sounds like it's talking through a phone, which would make sense because you then get sent to another screen. That's right, after Piracy is No Party, you're sent to this screen. This is the Nintendo Anti-Piracy Self-Reporter, which, yes, you guessed it, reports your piracy of Mario Party DS and what we can presume is many other games. It currently waits for an access point, and until then, you're not allowed to do anything. When it finds an access point, whether it be through Wi-Fi or really anything, a call goes on. Nintendo called the police on you.
911, what's your emergency?
One of my favorite modes in Mario Party DS, and I'm really sad that it has yet to return, is Score Scuffle, where, quickly explaining, you fight for points in a couple minigames, and whoever has the most points wins. Clearly, Luigi didn't get that memo, aka Joey, because he's in last place. The host decides to have a word with Luigi, saying he's off his game, but he's got a quick retort. Could it be because the copy of this game is illegitimate? Luigi, a good host doesn't let things slide. We're all about personality. You're then sent to the minigame Host Hoedown. The rules and controls are in complete Japanese, and while we can't see the tips, I can presume they're also in Japanese. I may give an attempt to roughly translate this, but don't hold it against me if I don't. Two screens show up, and yet again, Piracy is No Party has arrived. So using a photo translator, this is what all of that translates to. This is really rough, so I don't expect this all to be right, but this is kind of weird and kind of creepy. However, there is a reason why it's in Japanese. This game was developed by Hudson Soft in Japan, meaning that this wouldn't be, developed in the English language. It would be developed in the Japanese language. So there's no reason as to why it would be in English if it's an anti-piracy measure that really shouldn't even exist. If you're going to play Mario Party DS, just buy it. It's stupid not to. We start off the next video back at the Host Hoedown screen, where yet again the text is still the same in Japanese, but we've somehow managed to skip past the anti-piracy screen and go straight to the boss. DJ Halibou is upset. As the host, he takes it personally when someone tries to play for free. It would be best to offer a formal apology for what you've done. This cursed DJ Halibou then shows up. Good luck, Luigi. Luigi doesn't charge into DJ Halibou like he normally would. Now, this DJ Halibou fella looks awfully like the host from Mario Party 8. Now, this could just be a coincidence, it could be anything, but the main stickler is the name. The host we're seeing now has the name DJ Halibou, as you saw just a minute ago. The host of Mario Party 8, MC Ballyhoo. This is no coincidence. Going back to the minigame, you must trace over lines and throw them at DJ Halibou so he can stop his attack, or Luigi gets presumably damaged in some way, shape, or form. We don't see any life meters though, so Luigi only has one hit to do this. The first two batches of text are fine, but then the final one is criminal in red. Before Luigi can truly finish, it starts flinging around the screen and becoming impossible to draw. Luigi gives up and starts drawing everywhere before rocks start falling and a thwomp crushes Luigi. You may not have had the time to notice, but there's a little bit of a difference in that first splash of text that I'm going to quickly read off. The text reads, in red text, internal error, at a bunch of letters and numbers I'm not reading. It just says destroy the game card. Nothing else. The game clearly wasn't built around Host Hoedown, but yet here we are. Luigi and the gang are on turn 4 of Rocket Rascals, and Luigi has just won the previous minigame, and he's got a piece that can help him win. Placing it in the right spot, Luigi has won the game, taking his victory stride to walk to the rocket in the middle, Yoshi, Waluigi, and Mario look in agony. Rocket Rascals is honestly my favorite mode in DS, and probably my favorite Mario Party mode, but it sadly hasn't returned. Mario, Yoshi, and Waluigi are in pain, as Luigi is ready to get sent into space. But something isn't right here. Black smoke emits from the ship, and something goes terribly wrong. You can be a rascal, Luigi, but you can't be a criminal. And thus, we've reached the end of the video. I've explained every currently released anti-piracy video that's come out thus far, with the most recent one, I believe, coming out 4 days after this video's up, which is crazy. I don't think Joey's going to stop making these anytime soon, but if he does, then he's left a pretty impressionable mark on both the Mario Party fanbase and what little specific DS fanbase is there. If you want to check out all of the videos in this video, then his channel will be linked down below where you can watch them all without me. So, yeah. I want to quickly talk about a schedule real quick. I currently have a schedule of mashups out at least once per month. I know that sounds a bit odd, but let me explain. Mashups were indeed my starting point for this channel, but recently they haven't been really doing well. Seeing these two videos comparing, this hasn't really been doing all that well. I know that trends are a thing, and some things are going to get recommended more than others, but I want to put out videos that I know you guys will watch and enjoy, rather than a mashup that probably myself and like 2 others are going to enjoy. So that's why I'm putting out this video, and I'm restricting mashups to only once per month, so that way those who still enjoy the media can still have it, but, you know, not as often, sadly. Also, we're 20 subscribers away from 100, which is crazy. I wasn't expecting to hit 50, but we did, and that's insane. And now we're 20 away from 100. And if we do hit 100, I've got a nice video plan. It's involving a game that I promised I'd talk about. It involves space and a guy in red, and it's also a collab video. So, yeah. If you guys want to see that, hit that subscribe button, bro. Less than 1% of you are subscribed. I'm not going to push that on you, though. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. Anyway, I'll stop talking now. If you guys want to go ahead and watch one of the videos on screen right now, or go watch another video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.